Hello students, let us now try writing the chemical formulae of compounds which are formed from basic radical having valency 3 and acidic radical with valency 1 or 2. Let's take the first example of aluminium hydroxide. The basic steps which are involved in writing any formulae by crisscross method is you first write the radical, then you write symbol and valency, and then you interchange valency. Now let's take the first example of aluminum hydroxide. The basic radical present in aluminum hydroxide is aluminium. The acidic radical present here is a hydroxide. The symbol and valency of aluminium are as Al and its valency is 3. Hydroxide is OH. We put the whole in a bracket and write 1 in the superscript of OH. In the next step, we show the interchange. For showing the interchange, we write Al as it is. We write OH as it is. We put it in a bracket. For showing interchange, you put a crisscross. So this one comes down here in the subscript of Al, and this 3 comes down here in the subscript of OH. Make sure that you put this OH in a bracket since the 3 is with the entire formula of OH. In the final formula, we do not put this 1 here. We simply write it as Al. We put OH in a bracket because on interchange, this 3 is coming outside the whole radical of OH. That is why we put a bracket around OH. So the formula of aluminum hydroxide is AlOH whole thrice. Let's take the next example of iron 3 chloride. Iron 3 chloride is basically the higher valency of iron and is also known as ferric chloride. So to solve this, again we write the basic radical and the acidic radical. Basic radical present here is iron 3. The acidic radical is a chloride. The valency of iron is 3. Its symbol is Fe. We write Fe and we write its symbol. We write its valency in the superscript. So Fe 3 is its valency. Chloride is Cl. Its valency is 1. For showing the interchange, we first need to write the symbols as it is, Fe as it is, chloride as Cl as it is. We show the interchange by crisscross. This one in the superscript of Cl comes down in the subscript of Fe. This 3 in the superscript of Fe comes down in the subscript of Cl. So the final formula becomes FeCl3. This is the formula for ferric chloride. Let's take the next example now of aluminium sulfate. In aluminium sulfate, the basic radical is aluminium and the acidic radical is a sulfate. The symbol of aluminium is Al, its valency is 3. Sulfate is SO4, S capital, O capital, 4 in the subscript. We put the whole of it in a bracket, write 2 in the superscript of SO4 since the valency of sulfate is 2. On showing an interchange, we need to write the symbol as it is, Al as it is, SO4 as it is, put the whole of it in a bracket. This 2 in the superscript of SO4 comes down in the subscript of Al. This 3 in the superscript of Al comes down in the subscript of SO4. Again reminding you all, SO4 is one complete formula of one radical. So it has to be put in a bracket. We cannot do this question without putting a bracket because that would be an incorrect answer. So for writing the final formula, our final formula becomes Al, 2 in the subscript. SO4 comes, the whole of SO4 comes in a bracket and we write 3 outside the bracket. So this is the formula of aluminum sulfate, Al2SO4 whole thrice. This is how we read it. Let's come to the last example now of iron 3 oxide. Iron 3 oxide is also known as ferric oxide since iron 3 is the higher valency of iron. Here the basic radical present is ferric. The acidic radical is an oxide. You can write ferric or even iron 3. Both can be written and both are absolutely correct. In the next step, you write the symbol and valency. Symbol of iron is Fe. Its valency is 3, which is written in the superscript. Oxide is O, its valency is 2. It is also written in the superscript. For showing the interchange, we first need to write symbol as it is, Fe as it is, O as it is. We need to show it by crisscross method. We show the interchange. This 2 comes down here in the subscript of Fe. This 3 comes down here in the subscript of O. Final formula becomes Fe2O3. So this is the formula of ferric oxide, which is Fe2O3. I hope this would make the concept very clear regarding writing the chemical formulae of compounds where the valency of the basic radical is 3 and of the acidic radical is either 1 or either 2. So I hope this would make your concept very, very clear. Thank you.